Hey guys, Ron Howard, xTreme Sequences. Some more behind the scenes with my 2017 Christmas display and show. This is the beautiful Winterberry tree, or shall I say forest, since I have 7 of these, from Home Depot. These were not cheap, and recently I saw online they were 80% off, I think. And I threw up in a bucket and got over it. That's okay. That's the way it goes. But it was a crowd favorite. And it's not like I did anything spectacular because the effects on them didn't really hold up the way I wanted them to when I sequenced them. It's just, we got to the 9th inning and it was time to just wrap these puppies around, kind of a Clyde Lindsay style, wrap them, get them ready to go, let's start the show. And they look absolutely beautiful in the viewing distance for people to see. And it was really a simple setup. And these trees are all 7 feet, just like this guy here. But I took the bottoms off of the others. I love the fullness because the amount of reflection we get from these trees is just amazing. I mean, they just look so classy. And the other trees are nice. I know the old ones, the kind that I think Matt Roush uses, and Clyde Lindsay, and many others, John Storms. That's where I first kind of got hooked on these. I was like, oh man, John Storms knows what's going on with these kind of trees. I got to do that one day, and I was trying to last year, and it just didn't happen. So I pulled the trigger and got these guys and put them together, and it was awesome. Now, I'm going to show you how I secured this to the ground, because you see, I have no guy wires keeping these secured to the ground, and I didn't want any. It was just too much stuff. So I'll show you what I did here. I'm going to lift this out, and I'm just going to set this down on the ground because I want to show you something else. That is 1/2 inch rebar pounded into the ground, and this guy just floats on it. And with this little screw here, it keeps it from going anywhere. You tighten that, which actually tightens this barrel, and you're good to go. The only thing I had to do differently was cut the ends off of these. These had a little point on the bottom of them, and that's actually not on these. These were okay. It's the larger ones. It's a little cone shape that wouldn't allow it to slide over the 1/2 inch rebar. I'm sorry, the 1/2 inch rebar. So I cut those, and then it was all good. And then I left this on the ground just to keep a foothold in it, and it doesn't mess with the grass. That's one of the things I like about this, is the grass is not getting damaged. Putting a piece of rebar in the ground's not going to damage the grass, where other props do. Many trees, you're guaranteed to mess up your ground. So I like the low footprint space that these things take throughout the yard. And then the number of pixels really depends on what you're trying to do. I think I have 150 and 175 in each of these, somewhere in that area. Did I do 175? I think I'm at 100. I don't think I went over 170. I kept it in a universe on all the trees. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But you could do it to taste. If you look at this tree here, I actually secured every one of these lights on the branches, and I spent hours doing this, trying to get them lined up exactly. And I said, well, perfect, I'll do this on every tree. And then it got time, the show's going to start soon, and we ran out of time, and then it turned into, let's just wrap it up. Wrap it around the tree. Don't get all excited. Make it simple. So these are our Winterberry trees, and we absolutely love them. I'm thinking about getting more for next year for the other side of the yard. Maybe some 7-footers and 9-footers. I don't know. We'll see. If you have any questions, drop me a line. Thanks so much, guys.